Hello everybody, I'm Frida Stoffer. It's been a busy few days. I've been busy with my kids, enjoying doing things with them. So I haven't uploaded a few days, but right now I'm having dinner, rice and, well, it's basmati rice and Tepsi. Bismillah. It's so good. This time I put little meat patties in it. Some recipes ask for meatballs, so that's what I did. I made little flat meatballs, more like tiny burgers. The eggplant is my favorite part of it. The first time I learned to make Tepsi was from a Syrian lady, and she was vegetarian, so she put more potatoes and tomatoes in it, but my husband wants a lot less potatoes and tomatoes and a lot more eggplant and meat. So it's a little different from what I first learned, but it's still delicious and it's still Tepsi. Because the eggplant is what it makes it Tepsi. To me anyway. I've been taking the kids to the pool, and I took them shopping, and no, I'm not live, I'm just recording. I seasoned the meat very well, so it has its own seasoning and doesn't rely on the Tepsi itself to get its seasoning. I seasoned it last night and had it in the refrigerator overnight with its seasoning already in it. It had garlic, onion, cayenne pepper, salt, chicken bouillon. So good. I made this rice with vermicelli noodles in it. First I toasted the noodles in a little butter, and when they got brown and toasted, I added the rice and water. I went ahead and ordered a bigger Dutch oven because the one I have is a bit small.
Dutch oven? What Dutch oven?
It's a baking dish. I ordered a large one. 9 quarts instead of 6 quarts.
Which one? What?
Because with all the ingredients.
Like the Dutches that you smoke you're talking about? Dutchies.
What? Dutches that you smoke?
Here's a type of smoke thing called a Dutch.
I have never heard of it. It's a Dutch oven. It's a pot that you can use on top of the stove or use it in the oven for baking.
Okay.
So I'm working on my Tepsi. I'm working it out. I want to make it at least once or twice a month. So I get,
You and Dad are the only people who eat it.
I don't care. He takes it to work sometimes and his friends eat it with him.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't care if you guys don't eat it. Good. I made more torshi. My husband told me a different way to do it, and some of my subscribers also gave me information about how they do it. So this time I followed my husband's recipe because it's different than the one I copied from Iraqi Cooking 101. Hers is refrigerated and her vegetables are blanched, cooked for 5 minutes and then drained. But my husband said don't cook it at all. Leave them raw. Don't refrigerate it. So that's what I'm doing this time. I put them on the countertop. It's delicious together. You could eat Tepsi without rice, but I usually do, but this time I added the rice. It's delicious. Also, about the Tepsi, my husband said to leave it on the counter for 3 weeks. He said leave it there for 3 weeks before eating it. So that is what we're doing. So I'll be adding the clips of like a 3-minute clip of the changes I made to my torche method, and also maybe a couple of clips of the kids at the pool. So hang out with us if you want. These are my new torche, my new set of torche. This time my husband said don't cook any of them. So I'm just rinsing them off in water, and then I'm going to dry them off, drain them, and this is what's left of the last torche I made. Crunchy garlic. And this cauliflower, it got a little raggedy or wilted, I guess, but my husband said don't cook it, and maybe it won't. Maybe I'll see if that works this time, but it's still crunchy when I eat it. So good. He said I don't have to throw away the juice, I can reuse the juice, but I threw away one because it looked cloudy. I'm gonna make fresh for that one. And in this jar, I'm just gonna reuse the same juice. This time I'm adding fresh green beans to my turkey. I'm adding, what are these? Brussels sprouts. They're just mini cabbage. And garlic again. Beautiful cauliflower again. And I'm using some skinny hot peppers that look similar to green beans. And I have these yellow peppers. And I have some jalapenos in here too. Here's one. So I have 3 kinds of peppers. And I have a little bit of Brussels sprouts, cauliflower, and green beans. So besides the besides the, I'm gonna pull this out. I'm not sure about that. I'm afraid that would spoil or something. So that's my vegetables this time. There are my new batch of turkey. Okay, this time it's not going in the refrigerator. This is what my husband told me to do now. The other time, the first time I made it, I followed another lady's recipe. This time, I'm making adjustments based on what my husband's feedback was. And he said, don't put it in the fridge. So this is how it looks now. It's gonna sit out. Up the stairs. It's coming. There he went.